being all from the same area, we all understand kind of the Lucario DK matchup because K-Sizzle, Nairo's brother, was one of the better Lucarios out there.
Indeed he was,
and
top
we've
3.
seen a lot of practice sessions of Cable versus K-Sizzle, DK versus Lucario. So we kind of all understand that matchup.
He's going DK. That's bold.
Lucario is real susceptible to being spiked by DK.
Word of the day, toilet paper?
Yeah. That was
Game 1.
pretty tough mentally on my part right there.
Game 1 going John Numbers, resident mathematician.
Juan Numeros.
Versus, again, the boy wonder Nairo. Youngest top player in the country, extremely strong, knows a lot of the cast. His main is banned, very sad. But now, like we said, John Numbers has just come off a win of beating the best DK in the country, Long Island's own Will. And now it's up to Nairo to take the title back. Make sure DK stays in favor of this matchup. Great forward smash!
Nice.
Early kill! Now, but for those of you who don't know, Lucario has a little bit of a gimmick. The higher the percent and the less stocks that he has compared to his opponent, the stronger he gets. That's damage and knockback. So one strong hit at this point, and he can actually wind up taking DK stock right back and tying the game up.
Samuki Gildo.
But Nairo is an incredibly safe player. He plays his brother Cases a lot. Again, one of the best Lucarios in the country in his prime. And he knows this matchup. In fact, he almost just got another kill right there.
Oh, looking for that roll right there. That was a good guess by Nairo. Reads an air dodge, though.
Stock 2 is almost over for John Numbers, but John Numbers has a high percent. He's down to stock. He can do some serious damage right now. And he chooses not to.
Oh, that should have been a ledge hop up air by Nairo. Messes up the stage by throw and gets hit with an Aura Sphere.
Now, what sucks about Lucario is, great, he just made a little bit of a comeback. Unfortunately, you just made yourself weaker and you're still fighting Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
But weaker's not always bad. I mean, weaker allowed him to pull that 44% string off. Good roll. Good F smash.
Lucario, one of the more disjointed F smashes in the whole game.
The whole world. That move is so stupid. It's incredibly safe.
It lasts forever.
Way too much damage.
John Numbers using the Aura Sphere hits to get the grab, but eats a forward air from
Donkey Kong forward air for no reason?
Oh, Nairo killing himself right there. Accidentally hitting that up air. Very nice. DK players should take note of that. When your opponent trips or you get a trip, down B covers every single option.
Start hitting the ground.
Yep. Oh, looking for that air dodge.
It was a good read. The risk versus reward was there. Almost hit that forward air. A little bit closer.
Ooh, 2 up airs.
2 very damaging up airs. Another up air.
Very nice.
David Beckham headbutts.
Oh.
Game 1. John Numbers defeated Will and then just got pretty steadily bodied by Nairo.
Hey, Will. Write it down.
Will in the background creating any excuse that he possibly can. Different style.
Here's game 2.
Really good counter pick. Now on the right side, well, although it looks to be there, looks to be there be a ledge, but there's no ledge there. You will actually fall directly through that platform if you come through it on the side. However, the wall that's created on the right side of the stage there, right below the platform they're on, can actually be clung on by characters with a wall cling or a wall jump. Donkey Kong doesn't have this.
But Lucario does.
Giving Lucario more recovery options. However, at some points, this stage will flip. It'll turn around completely, and a completely new stage will appear that has a lot more platforms, 2 ledges on each side, and is predominantly a Donkey Kong counter pick. And we're going to see it early. Make sure no players fall. You want to jump in that situation to make sure that the stage doesn't put you underneath itself. Because once you're under there, you're staying there.
Yep, if you're touching the stage and the stage flips, it's taking you with it.
Oh, good spike. No follow-up. Good spot dodge by John Numbers. Unable to make anything of it. I mean, he got a little bit of an Aura Sphere, but it's Donkey Kong.
Oh, there's how disjointed and laggy that F
doesn't. Now, Donkey Kong has the ability to momentum cancel.
Well, I guess that didn't happen. But yes, DK has the ability to cancel his momentum completely if he does his up B in the air.
His recovery move. So what you'll do is, to break your tumbling by being hit, you'll use Donkey Kong's back air and immediately try to cancel the back air into Donkey Kong's up B, which will stop his momentum, his forward momentum or backward momentum completely, and send him whichever way you're up being towards. So if you're up being towards the level, that's which way you'll start going, as if you jumped right towards it. Nairo's DI was strong enough to not even have to do that, but then wound up killing himself anyway. Yeah. And now he's going to have a little bit of a deficit to make up, but because Lucario is so weak at early percents and with tied stocks, it's really not much to worry about for Donkey Kong for at least another 40 or 50%. And even then.
Yeah, it's really hard to kill Donkey Kong in this game. It really is. It's quite annoying knowing that he can kill you at such early percents. Oh, that trade, but Nairo survives.
Goes for the spike again, incredibly greedy.
Oh, wow, if I was John, I would have smashed again.
He's going to have a hard time making it back to the stage. Oh, but he saved his jump all those times. That's true discipline.
Yes, it really is.
Not using your double jump in that situation, even though he read he was going to have to take a few hits to get back to the stage. He tricked John Numbers into a false sense of security, thinking that he was going to get back. And now the stage is flipping again. Although it didn't work out, this is still kind of in Nairo's favor.
Nairo really fishing for that down smash. Breaks out of the side B. It is a grab. It can be broken out of.
Now, in this game, whenever you're grabbed, the more buttons you mash, the faster you will break out of things, a la MVC2, or, the stars, being stunned in Street Fighter, things like that. But in this game, there's a 10-frame buffer system, and you can actually buffer your mashing 10 frames before you're grabbed. If you read and understand that you're going to be grabbed in the next 10 frames and start mashing, you will break out in that grab 10 frames earlier. Unable to make it back, 92% Donkey Kong. Now, he's a heavy character, and Lucario is very weak until higher percent, so right now, as long as Nairo can play safe and turn this around, I think he's got it. Unless he DIs like that. Whoosh.
Oh, grabbing the punch. Unfortunate for Nairo right there. John just adding up damage at this point.
Risky spike. Works out, gets back down to the level safely.
Good grab right there.
Good read. Oh, executional error. He has a chance to make something happen. Again, lets him land safely. This is not the Nairo I've come to know.
Two power shields right there. Fall through the platform, back air. Oh, tries to get that up smash.
Both players on blast right now. Donkey Kong has to land back on the stage.
Oh,
gets hit. We're going to go to game 3.
Couldn't break his momentum.
Stream now. Play now.
The stage really affected Nairo a lot right there. I think he understands that.
Yeah. Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon. What?
We're going. This is Donkey Kong's best stage.
No, I meant me. Like, why did I even say that? Now, in this level, there's two very important gimmicks. First of all, is the stage moves. The stage is going to continuously land on different aisles around Delfino Island from Super Mario Sunshine. Every time the stage rises back up to retransport, it's actually going to change its shape. The second major gimmick in this stage is the water. Now, the water is not just for show. If you fall in the water, you're going to be stuck there for X amount of frames before you can get out. This gives Donkey Kong ample opportunity to spike the ever-living hell out of you.
Oh.
Unless the stage comes back up and stuffs the spike. John Numbers gets away with the skin of his teeth. Now he's going to have to just play safe and make sure that he's able to make something happen here, because
this transformation coming up has a very low ceiling, so we might see an early kill.
Good reads, good amount of percent. Bad punch. Not a good combination for Nairo.
Oh, very nice.
Didn't even know he could do that. Tricky little jerk.
DK has a lot of gimmicks on this stage besides the water.
Falls through the platform with the up air, but gets power shield. I wouldn't power shield to that, that's for sure. You got to think that's that Wi-Fi predictability.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to a part of the stage actually with no water. This has a very close wall to the edge of the stage. There are no ledges on this section, although the ceiling is decently high.
And this is what we have, it's called a walk-off, where you can just walk off the side and die, on the left side at least. Nairo trying to get that down tilt lock up against the wall. It's a release.
Finally gets it, but stage comes up and saves John Numbers again.
Oh.
He started charging it just a little bit. Opted to save his power or aura sphere there, which is a good idea because he had no chance of hitting him with it. And now he has just a little bit of a scare tactic on Donkey Kong.
Oh, very nice footstool by John right there.
Power shield up back air. John Numbers in big trouble here. Just trying to just throw him straight off the level. Lucario's in big trouble now. Oh, but Nairo gets a little bit greedy, and John Numbers with a random aura sphere gets back to the stage safely. With that, Nairo joins the 200 club. John Numbers is going to need to make something happen.
Oh.
At 141 with tied stocks, this is a dangerous place for Nairo to be. If Nairo doesn't get a kill extremely soon, he's going to wind up taking a ton of damage.
Well, but gets away unscathed. Now Lucario on his last stock, still dangerous, but now he needs to take some percent to really get the full benefit of it.
From here, we're going to want to see a side B. We're going to see a lot of damage in the the longest string he can with the smallest amount of hits done. I mean, knockback that he has at this level, and then he's going to want to take percent and go for some kills. But again, it's Donkey Kong. How much damage can you possibly do to him for 2 stocks? If anybody could do it, it'd be Meta Knight.
Now this transformation is a little bit like Final Destination with the water, but eats a back air.
John Numbers thought he was safe, but Nairo knows the water a little bit too much.
DK is so dangerous with water on the stage. It's amazing.